YouTube. This is a video of these two items that I got today at the Antique Depot. I went with my dad. Both pretty neat items. Let's see what you think about them. Or you might not care. Either way, here we go. The first one is obviously a fan. Now, I've been saying on YouTube about how I used to have that Windermere fan, but then it broke and I was going to replace it with a vintage fan, and well, when I went to my favorite flea market in Virginia, I kept not finding any fans there. So I finally went today and I found they had 6 fans there. There was a Hunter, a GE, a Westinghouse Power Air, a Deal fan, and a Handy Breeze fan. And then there was this one. So I bought this one mainly because it was the least expensive fan and all the parts were intact. So it's a Vornado, as I said, and my camera won't focus, but if we get it to focus, that'll be really good. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it's model number 510. Vornado Inc., Garfield, New Jersey. And it's 10 inches in size. Here's the side of it. It's got a lovely rough finish base to it. It's got a small motor housing and the oscillating mechanism. Switch. It's a single speed fan. Unfortunately, I wanted it to be 2 speeds, but I'll try it out for you. I had to give it some oil. It's very quiet, as you can hear. It blows a lot of air. I had to give it some oil because it was running pretty slow, and also it wasn't, when it would go to the side on the oscillation phase, it would go to the side, it would be really slow, then it would go fast in the middle, then really slow again at the side. So I gave it some oil and it's back to being very reliable, very cool. It's a nice little fan, I like it, even though it's 1 speed. And the oscillation works. I was really thrilled about that. And you can actually turn off the oscillation by loosening a little nut right here on the crank. And that'll make it stationary. Goes pretty fast. Goes a lot of air. Fan of its size. Turn the oscillation back on. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta give it some help. There. Turn it off. It's got a when I got it, it didn't have a very good spin down time, but now it does have a good spin down time. It's a nice little Vornado fan. I like it a lot. Second item I got was this. It's a treetop flashing star. Well, not flashing actually. It's a Christmas treetop star. Now I didn't get this. I got this not because I like Christmas lights and old Christmas ornaments and things like that, because I do. I got this for a different reason. Let me take it out. I got this because my grandpa used to have one exactly like this, and I was so thrilled to find it. Now the story behind that star, I know that this isn't it because I think my uncle has that star somewhere in his house. I'm not sure where. I last saw it a few years ago. Just realized one of these reflectors came off. But yeah, my grandpa, he used to have this little artificial tree, and this star would always be on top of it every year in his apartment. Then when he moved to nursing home a few years before he died, he gave it to my uncle, I think, and he had it on his tree. And the last time I remember seeing it was a few years ago at Christmas time in their basement. They had this really big artificial tree, and the star was on top of it. And that was the last time I ever remember seeing it. After he passed away, we were looking through all of his stuff. I never saw it, and it was at the same uncle's house. I never saw it again, so I don't know if he still has it, or I don't know if he threw it away or what. But it came with some spare bulbs and I converted it to flashing. It came with a flasher bulb, and I wanted it to flash because when my grandpa had it, it was always flashing with this topper thing. So let me plug it in, and as you can see, plug it in. If I can get this in there, as you can see, it works. Give it a second, and it'll begin flashing. Yeah, I remember watching this thing blink on and off when I was a little kid. Ah, the memories. I put the blinker bulb in the middle because that's what I remember it being. And here's the back of it. It's got a thing for putting it on the Christmas tree if you want to. Right here, and it's also got a little hoop for hanging it up if you want to. I'm thinking about putting this on my Christmas tree next year. Of course, my mom probably won't like the flashing, so I'll probably have to convert it back to regular. So yeah. And here's the box to it, the top. The original price is $4.49. And here's the back of it. Now, I don't think these bulbs. Okay, so that is just about it. That's my two items, my Vornado Model 510 oscillating fan and my Christmas treetop flashing star. It's just like my grandpa's old one. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.